Hey guys, Brittany Joy Strafuss here. I'm a beauty guide with LimeLight by Alcone, and I just wanted to jump on here really quickly and show you, sorry my music's really loud. Alexa, volume down. That's what I love about Alexa, she listens to me. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to show you 3 different ways to apply foundation. I had a customer order the Blenderful, and she was like, I don't really know how to use it. So I said I would make a video on how to use it, and then I might as well show you a couple other ways to do it too. Okay, if you jump on, say hi. I wonder if I can add friends on here. I know on my business page I can't. Maybe. Sorry, it's like shaking. How is your guys' Tuesday? Let's see. My phone's like being really slow. I updated it, and now it's just like being super slow. It's really annoying. Okay, so I can't invite people, so that's cool. It's more fun when you guys are like interactive, and that way I can answer any questions you guys have, and it makes it just a lot easier. So when you get on, say hi, tell me what you're doing on this lovely Tuesday morning. Well, now it's almost afternoon. Oh, it's still morning. Okay, so I'll just add a couple people. Alright, cool. Come on, go away. There you go. Hi, Katie. Okay, feeling like super bare face. I put my eyelashes on this morning though. So I am going to start with my first base makeup primer. It's an oil-free mist. Spray that all over and let it dry. That just helps for like a liquid primer instead of like that creamy primer. And that's just going to help make the colors more vibrant. It stick really well. And it just feels really good. Okay. It's also filled with lots of vitamins. So I put everything back in my little black box. So we'll see if I like it. Like I keep going back and forth between my little palettes and my little black box. But we shall see. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to show you, the way that you can apply your foundation is our Blenderful. It comes in this cute little packaging, and I use this for other things, so I don't usually keep it in here. But I just wanted to show you how it comes, and it's $22. And you get this packaging with the lid. It also comes in this cute little mesh carrying case. That's a little L for LimeLight on it. And you open it up, and it has this sponge. I've already used it, so ignore that. So it actually is normally smaller than this, but what I do is I get it wet, like just in the sink, and then squeeze out all the extra water, so that way it's like damp and like really spongy. So it just makes it a lot easier to play with, I guess. And then when you clean it, or if it's wet and you put it in here, it can dry easily through the mesh, and it doesn't get on like your other stuff in your makeup bag. So this like is really worth it. It's really awesome. They have a patented really tiny micro fibers, so these give you like that flawless finish. Good morning, Anne. And it just looks really, really good. It's a very full coverage, which I really like because I have very red, like discolored skin, a lot of little blemishes. I like to use the flat side for kind of all over the face, and then I use the pointy side for kind of getting around corners of my eyes and my nose, and then also around my eyelashes. So once you get it wet, squeeze out all the extra water, and that makes it just really spongy and easier to use. Okay, so now I'm going to dip it straight into my foundation. I'm Shinto 1 and also sometimes Gina Beige. So I usually use like Shinto 1 like on my forehead, and then Gina Beige like in other lighter spots. You can like cream contour with it. So I'm literally just going to dip it straight into the foundation. Get some on there. You don't really need a lot, and it picks up a lot of products because it's a sponge, so it's going to absorb it. And then I'm just going to start dabbing it on my face. You can already see it's giving a really good coverage. I really, really like this thing. Sometimes I use, oh yay, they're literally so awesome. I use it like every day. Sometimes I forget to get it wet and I have to like go get up, go to the bathroom and get it wet because I don't get ready in my bathroom. Okay, so that is way number 1. So I'll show you kind of on different parts of my face. So what I usually do like every day, I'm gonna set this, and then usually I just set it like on my counter, like on top of this, so it like holds it, so it doesn't sit on my desk. Okay, so that's my number 1. But I'll show you, and then, sorry, I didn't like washing brushes. I did the other day. This is another LimeLight brush. This is called the Buffer brush, and this is awesome. It's out of stock right now, but when it comes back in stock, I'll let you guys know so you can order it because it's the bomb. I think this one is, excuse me, $38. I'm taking a drink. My voice sounds really weird. Okay, so this one I think is $38. And it has just these awesome little bristles, so you can dip it straight into your foundation and kind of buff it in. This gives a little bit of a lighter finish, and it just feels really good. And I usually use this every day, and then I'll use the sponge like over it so I don't get any like brush lines or anything. But if you do get brush lines, if you just put the powder over it, they'll be gone. So that is way number 2. I'll do that on my chin. This I feel like you can also like stretch it out a little bit more. I don't know. Like if you don't like a super heavy, thick coverage, I think this is a good brush for you. Okay. And then I also use concealer number 1, that green one, to cover up my little blemishes and redness. Just really helps cancel it out. It's so nice. My skin was doing like pretty good there for a while, and then decided to freak out again. Normally, right before that time of the month, I just break out a lot. Okay. You know how like it just kind of surprises you? That happens. Okay. So this is just so, I don't know if you can tell the difference. You can kind of see some of those like brush marks. So that's why I usually do this first to get kind of just my base on, and then I'll go back in and like pat this so that those brush marks are gone. And this just feels so good. It's like a little massage for your face. So that's number 2, is the buffer brush. I love it. I can't live without this thing. It's the best. And I use that on all my clients too. Okay, number 3. This isn't a LimeLight one. I don't have the LimeLight one, but this is like similar to it. Okay, so this is a flat foundation brush. This is how I used to put my makeup on, and I feel like this gives a really full coverage. So we'll see. I haven't used this in a while. So this is just like a flat foundation brush. Okay. This is weird. Like I haven't used it before. I feel like it takes a while to actually get the product on there. Like hair's coming off. It's like shedding. This is not a LimeLight one. Okay, so I'm gonna do that on my forehead, and we'll see how this works. I don't know. I feel like it's not really, I don't know, actually, it's doing a good job. It's kind of more of a sheer coverage, I guess, which is good. And I don't usually put a lot of foundation on my forehead because it's never really discolored unless I have like, excuse me, a blemish or something. And it's always like tanner than the rest of my face. Oh my gosh, my face looks so weird. Glad you guys are nice, not like, wow, Brittany, you should not do your lives. You look so ugly. If we believed the voices we told ourselves, like, we would never go out in public all the time. And then, okay, so flat foundation brush is cool. If you already have that, that's fine. It works. It's just maybe not like my favorite. So there's 3 ways to put your foundation on. Then I'm going to show you again with the Blenderful. I'm going to switch over to that pointy side and dip a little bit in there, and then use that to kind of go around my eyes. So that covers really, really well. Cover up that blemish. I love the coverage of this. It's awesome. And then, like, on my eyelids, I have like really veiny eyelids. That's like weird. And if you don't have a ton of eyebrow hair like I do, like I don't even normally do this, but you can go over your eyebrow like with the foundation and like reshape it, if that makes sense. So this little pointy side makes it easy. Oh, I guess here's another extra brush that we have, the concealer brush. It's really, really small, so like I have like a really dark discoloration right there, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of my concealer number 2 and put that on the inside where I can't really get the Blenderful in there, just because I have eyelashes on. If you don't have eyelashes, it shouldn't be an issue. And just kind of paint around that area to make me look brighter and more awake. Okay, sorry, so this is going to be a quick video, but I just want it to be really informative. Okay, and then I'll use my little Blenderful to go around that and just blend it in more. So when in doubt, blend it out. There you go. And then also you can use that corner for like the sides of the nose, because I feel like I get a lot of redness over there. So you can kind of see the difference, like I just look a lot more awake and brighter. I don't know why my voice sounds like a man right now. Okay. This concealer brush is awesome. You can even use it, it just feels like a little like paintbrush, like you're painting your face. It's so fun. What is that? Okay. And then I just use a little Blenderful. It's called a Blenderful because you can't call it like a beauty blender because, you know, patent rights and everything. That's why it's called Blenderful. But this thing is awesome. And then I'll show you one more trick with the Blenderful because that's kind of my highlighting product today. Okay. Looks good. Just might need to add a little bit more on that side. I like all the different sides that it has too, because I can use just so many different parts of it, and it's so big, which is really nice because you can do it all over your whole face. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you really quick is with the Perfect Press powder. I need to put my new bronzer in there. You can take, let's see, a clean side, so like a side that doesn't have foundation on it. So just leave my eye. And just put that on. It works better if this is a little more dry. It might be a little too wet. It might work. And then just put that Perfect Press powder on the Blenderful, and that's how you're gonna set your under eye. I think it's like a little too wet. Dang it. It works better on like the second day that it's drying. So that way, so then just use that powder so that way you don't get that creasing underneath the eye. It's kind of like baking where you put like tons of powder on, but I just don't use too much. Go. And then I also use it on my eyelids because I feel like those crease a little bit if I don't do this. And that way those are all set. And then for the rest of my face I just use a normal like all over powder brush or my tapered brush, and I set the rest of my face with the brushes with the powder. And I'll show you one more thing. I just like showing you guys so many things. I'm going to take my tapered powder brush and see how you can use that point to get under your eyes too. So just kind of pat it on there. You don't want to sweep it because that'll wipe away the product. So there you go. Okay, those are my 3 tips for the day to use the foundation brush. So the Blenderful, the buffer brush, and the flat foundation brush. These 2 are definitely my favorite. I need to try the LimeLight one and see if it's different from this like generic one that I have. I will order that soon to let you guys do a review on it for you guys. But important thing is to have professional tools to put on your professional makeup, and that will help you get that look that you're going for. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh, hey Tiffany! I just finished the video, but you can go back and watch the replay. I made a little video about the Blenderful. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Have an awesome Tuesday. Bye! Mwah.